Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to have you here as we explore the fascinating topic of BWS Q1002, Anatomy and Physiology of Skin. In this session, we'll cover the basic structure of the skin, how it functions, and why understanding its anatomy is so important. So, let's get started and dive into the amazing world of skin. The skin, our body's largest organ, plays a crucial role in keeping us healthy. It acts as a primary protective barrier, defending against harmful pathogens, UV light, and physical injuries. At the same time, it helps regulate our body temperature and allows us to sense touch, pressure, and pain. The skin isn't just one uniform layer, it's made up of 3 interconnected layers that work together seamlessly. These are the epidermis, which is the outermost layer, the dermis, the middle layer that provides structural support, and the hypodermis or subcutaneous tissue, which helps insulate and cushion our body. Understanding these layers helps us appreciate how vital the skin is to overall health and how it connects to the themes we're exploring today about body systems and protection. The epidermis is the outermost layer of our skin, and it's quite remarkable. It's tough, waterproof, and avascular, which means it doesn't have blood vessels running through it. Its main job is to act as a barrier, protecting our body from external insults and helping to maintain our skin tone. Within this layer, you'll find several key cell types. First, there are keratinocytes, which make up about 90% of the epidermal cells. These cells produce keratin, a protein that waterproofs our skin and provides strength and resilience. Then, we have melanocytes, responsible for producing melanin, the pigment that gives our skin its color. Melanin also plays a crucial role in protecting us from harmful UV radiation. Lastly, there are Langerhans cells, which are part of our immune system. They help detect and fight off foreign pathogens that might try to invade the skin. All these components work together to keep our skin healthy, functioning as a vital barrier, and maintaining that important skin tone. Understanding this layer helps us appreciate how our skin protects us every day. The dermis is a thick, vascularized layer of connective tissue that plays a crucial role in supporting the skin's structure. It provides not only strength, but also elasticity and nourishment to the skin, helping it stay resilient and healthy. Within the dermis, you'll find components made primarily of collagen, which gives the skin tensile strength, and elastin, which allows the skin to stretch and return to its shape. These proteins work together to keep our skin flexible and durable. The blood and lymph vessels in the dermis are essential for supplying vital nutrients to the avascular epidermis above. They also help regulate body temperature by dilating to release heat or constricting to retain it, ensuring our body stays balanced. Nerve endings are embedded throughout the dermis, acting as sensory receptors that detect pain, temperature changes, pressure, and touch. They enable us to perceive our environment and respond accordingly. Finally, the dermis houses our skin appendages, including hair follicles, sebaceous glands that secrete oil, and sweat glands. These structures are integral to skin health, protection, and regulation. Overall, the dermis is like the skin's backbone, supporting, nourishing, and connecting all these vital functions that keep our skin functioning optimally. Now, let's talk about the hypodermis, also known as the subcutaneous tissue. This is actually the deepest layer of the integumentary system. It's primarily made up of adipose tissue, which is mostly fat cells, along with some loose connective tissue. This layer plays several crucial roles. For starters, it acts as an insulator, helping to conserve our body heat and keep us warm. It's also a vital energy reserve because those fat cells store energy that our body can draw on when needed. Additionally, the hypodermis provides cushioning, serving as a shock absorber to protect our underlying bones and muscles from impacts and injuries. So, in the context of the overall skin structure, the hypodermis is essential not just for insulation and energy storage, but also for protection. Now, let's talk about the different skin types and how to care for each one. First up, we have normal skin. This type is well-balanced, meaning it's neither too oily nor too dry. It tends to look healthy and feels comfortable most of the time. To maintain this balance, I recommend using a gentle foaming cleanser, hydrating serums like hyaluronic acid, and applying a daily SPF to protect the skin from UV damage. Next, we have dry skin. If your skin feels tight, rough, or flaky, and you notice a lack of natural oil, you likely fall into this category. The key here is to focus on hydration. Rich, fragrance-free, cream-based moisturizers that contain ceramides are excellent choices. Also, it's best to avoid harsh physical exfoliants, which can strip away even more moisture and aggravate dryness. Finally, oily skin is characterized by a tendency to shine, enlarged pores, and sometimes acne, all due to excess sebum production. For oily skin, I suggest using lightweight, non-comedogenic lotions that won't clog your pores. Incorporating gentle exfoliation with salicylic acid can help clear out those pores and reduce breakouts. Understanding your skin type helps tailor your skincare routine, keeping your skin healthy and balanced. Remember, the right products make all the difference. When it comes to combination skin, the key thing to remember is that different areas of your face have different needs. For example, the T-zone, which includes your forehead, nose, and chin, tends to be oily. Meanwhile, your cheeks might be normal or dry. So the goal here is to tailor your skincare products accordingly. You might want to use a lighter gel or serum in the T-zone to control oil, and then switch to a richer, more hydrating cream on your cheeks to keep them nourished. Now, moving on to sensitive skin. This type is all about being easily irritated. You might notice redness, or even breakouts and stinging sensations. The most important thing here is to opt for gentle, soothing products. Look for ones that are hypoallergenic and fragrance-free, because those are less likely to cause irritation. Also, steer clear of harsh chemicals or abrasive ingredients that can aggravate sensitive skin. Overall, understanding your skin type is the first step toward choosing the right products. By customizing your routine to match these specific needs, you'll be well on your way to healthier, more balanced skin. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate you taking the time to engage with this presentation. I hope the key points we've discussed today have been clear and meaningful. Remember, the ideas we've covered are all about driving positive change and making a real difference in our field. Your involvement and commitment are what truly make the difference. If you have any questions or want to continue the conversation, please feel free to reach out. Once again, thank you very much for being here and for your interest.